Hello viewers, this is Just Fake Network TV, a place where you can get the latest information about Nigeria news. And now the news in details. Nddc Akpabio letter exposes key senators, reps who benefited from contract. As Youth Council calls for Gbajabiamila's resignation for protecting the indicted members, the Minister of Niger Delta Godswill Akpabio has exposed members of the National Assembly who allegedly got over-bloated and unexecuted contracts from the Niger Delta Development Commission (Nddc). This was contained in the letter by the minister sent to the National Assembly and released to the public. The National Youth Council of Nigeria, which presented the document to the media in Abuja on Sunday, expressed disappointment that Speaker of House of Representatives Femi Gbajabiamila refused to disclose the list of federal lawmakers who benefited from the contract awarded by the Nddc. According to the document, Akpabio listed Nwamboche's name against 53 projects, which included emergency repair of Asu Street, Owa Phase 2, emergency repair of Udumagbe Road via Oje Mile, emergency repair of Otoloko Local Road, College Road, emergency repair of Police Issue Ani Aqua Road, Isele Uku. They also included emergency repair of Old Sapele Road, emergency repair of Obada Road, emergency repair of Honorable Ifeanyi Street, Boji Owa Godwin Street, Howa Alero, and emergency repair of Okwo to Obucha, among others. Also, the minister listed Mutu's name against 74 projects, which included various emergency road projects in Delta State, Akwa Ibom and Bayelsa State, and River State. Other lawmakers that Akpabio listed projects against her: Senator Matthew James Manager, 6, Sam Ayawu, 19, and others simply identified as Ondo and Edo reps. Addressing newsmen in Abuja, the president of the council, Solomon Adodo, said Mr. Speaker did not do us justice when he did not disclose to the National Assembly that the list of the beneficiaries he demanded had been disclosed and attached to the letter sent to him. Gbajabiamila's decisions to cover up his colleagues is unfair to the fight against corruption, quest for transparency, and to the commonwealth of our nation. We therefore urge Mr. Speaker Femi Gbajabiamila to resign for covering up for a set of people who adhered and breached the rules of contract. All the National Assembly members who benefited from the contract without executing them should be prosecuted to serve as deterrents to those who may want to follow a similar path. It is a clear case of organized crime to have individuals who benefited from illegality now rising to probe the fact that their illegality is being exposed, it stressed. We call on all the anti-graft agencies and security agencies to, in line with the directives of President Muhammadu Buhari, immediately proceed and go ahead with their investigations of the matter. The youth said they were firmly in support of the forensic audit instituted by the Ministry of Niger Delta Affairs because it had exposed those who had benefited in the corruptions that have festered in the Nddc. In the documents displayed by the Youth Council, Akpabio was quoted as having said that his letter became necessary because the investigating committee on Nddc refused and or neglected to give me the opportunity to explain that reference to most Nddc contracts yearly being awarded since 2001 from the records allegedly to members of the National Assembly in both chambers were done without the knowledge of the alleged beneficiaries. However, the two chairmen of the committee in both chambers had adequate knowledge, Akpabio reportedly stated. Akpabio's letter as released by the Youth Council further read, "To show you some typical examples here with attached are documents showing nature of contract, amounts of such contract in some cases, Date of awards and beneficiaries. Some were awarded to the two chairmen of both committees in the House of Representatives and the Senate, respectively. 7 at the period of the award. Annexures B, C, and D. The council which declared heat got the documents from the National Assembly. However, said Akpabio failed to make the document public because he obtained heat from the forensic auditors in confidence. The contracts were mainly for road constructions, reconstructions, rehabilitations within the 9 Niger Delta states. Akpabio letter reads, which was also copied to the Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice Abubakar Malami, read in part, may I extend to Mr. Speaker the compliment of my office and those of the staffs of the Ministry of Niger Delta Affairs. I refer to the resolutions of the House passed on the 21st July 2020 and forwarded to me on the same day with reference NASS/HR/LEG/3/36/VOL.2/08, directing me to respond to the content therein within 48 hours. I hereby respond as follows. The investigating committee on Nddc refused and or neglected to give me the opportunity to explain that reference to most Nddc contracts yearly being awarded since 2001 from the records allegedly to members of the National Assembly and both chambers were done without the knowledge of the alleged beneficiaries. However, the two chambers of the committees in both chambers had adequate knowledge. I never referred to members of the 9th National Assembly as beneficiaries of Nddc contracts, as Nddc is yet to fully implement any Nddc budget since the commencement of the 9th National Assembly. In fact, the 2019 budget passed in February and harmonized between the 4th and 5th of March 2020 was received by the commissions in the middle of April 2020, when the same was designated to expire on the 31st of May 2020. However, it is pertinent to point out that the clerk of the National Assembly forwarded a letter reference NAS/CNA/115/volume.38/1175 dated on the 20th March 2020 without attaching the budget details, indicating that the 2020 budget of the Nddc passed into laws was being forwarded. Copy of the letter is attached as Annexures A. This anomaly was brought to the attention of the Senate ad hoc committee investigating a purported financial recklessness by the management of the commissions in July 2020, though the first outcry was on allegations of missing 40 billion naira, which was totally untrue. It has always been known that the two chairmen of the Committee on Nddc in both chambers yearly exhibit unusual influence in the exclusions of the committee members, and even the management of the Nddc in appropriations front to details embellished in the budget after passage of line items at the plenaries. In the 2019 budget, the Executive Director Project forwarded to me the attached list of 19 numbers hold contracts amounting to almost 9 billion naira after tax, that the House of Representatives Committee Chairman on Nddc, Honorable Tuji Ojo, insisted the High MC of Nddc must pay before 2019 budget details could be released to the Commission. To show you some typical examples, herewith attached are documents showing nature of contract, amount of such contracts in some cases, dates of awards, and beneficiaries. Some were awarded to the two chairmen of both committees in the House of Representatives and the Senate, respectively. 7 at the period of the award. However, due to the 48 hours notice, the forensic auditors could not shift through the thousands of files in the possessions to provide more. The above explanations would have been made if the investigating committee did not shut me out from responding to the abuses on me by the lady representative called Boma. May I assure Mr. Speaker that as a former minority leader of the 8th Senate of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, I shall forever promote the ideals of the National Assembly as an institution. Hence, I would not make the attached document public, since I obtained the documents from the lead forensic auditors in confidence. Find attached Annexures E and F being my request to the lead forensic auditors and their response. Permit me to explain that any reference to 50% or 60% during the investigating hearings was in answers to a questions by an honorable members of the committee as to whether or not medical doctors could act as executive director projects within the confines of the Nddc Act 2000. I answered in the affirmative, pointing out that the greatest project in the world today is COVID-19 pandemic, which is medical in nature. Furthermore, I am made to understand that 50 to 60% of Nddc yearly budget are medical in nature. Therefore, it is fitting for a medical doctors to act as executive director project in these trying times. Please accept, sir, the assurances of my esteemed regards and do pass my explanations to my colleagues in the Ninth Assembly who probably misunderstood my assertion. Wow. So viewers, what do you think about this? What is your own take? You know, many people were saying that the speaker called only PDP members and then they now decided to hide APC members. You know, people were saying that this is a confirmation of Ç0ÑTR's assertions, that once you join APC, your sins will be forgiven. And it is a shame, it is a very big shame that Buhari, who came to power through his anti-corruption campaign, is overseeing this rape on the country. You know, these leaders, they are just full of corruptions. You know, we don't understand them anymore. We don't understand them anymore. But what can we do? What can we do? Nothing. Even the Senate and the House of Reps members who got contracts and then failed to execute them should be sent to jail. Because they are just disgracing the whole country. They are disgracing Nigeria as a whole. They are a big disgrace to humanity. Look at what is going on in our country. This is uncalled for. It is not a good thing at all. But what can we do? Nothing. You know, people were saying that if President Muhammadu Buhari wants to really succeed in fighting corruption, Senator Godwin Akpabio should be his right-hand man. He has started providing that point fearlessly, stacking his life to deliver. May God protect us. May God help us in this country. A lot of things is really, really going on that we don't even understand. All of them. 90% of our leaders, they are corrupted set of people. So viewers, what do you think? What is your own take? Your comment is highly appreciated. And kindly drop your comment in the comment section below. For those who subscribe, we want to say a very big thank you to you for subscribing. We'll say God bless you. If you're yet to do so, kindly press the subscription button below. And also, please don't forget to press the notification button so that whenever we upload news, you will always be the first person to watch our latest news anytime, any day. Thank you so much. Always stay safe at this crucial time. It is very important to you and me. Bye.